I want to talk about the ratio numbers that I trade with. I get a lot of emails on this and a lot of questions on this. I try to mirror high frequency traders. Statistics show between 40 and 80% of the market is traded by computers. Guys, if you can agree with me or not, but I'm just going to lay it out there for at least some type of discussion. The market is not the same market it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago, and even last year. The market is much more sophisticated these days. Everybody has read the same books. If you think you're going to pull high-low Fibonacci's, or if you're going to trade MACD, stochastics, RSI, guys, these people have been doing this for years before you learn this. They've all read the books. So my job as a risk management consultant and with what I do as the background as a consultant and trainer is to stay ahead of the learning curve and stay ahead of the masses, which is what I do with trading. If you know what Six Sigma is or ISO 9000 or the aerospace, automotive, it's all about processes. And the same inputs create the same outputs in theory. In theory. If you go to McDonald's or a Pizza Hut from any country, chances are the food tastes very similar because those processes are the same. Okay, same input equals same output. So that's pretty much what I do. The ratio numbers that I use are not necessarily support and resistance. They're more like force fields. And I have written my software. At the end of the day, I get my data in and I run it through a software that I've written. Then I take it and manually tweak it for events, earnings, other things like that. So no, I can't teach you how to do that unless you want to write your own software. You have to kind of look at me as a human software. And I spit these numbers out every week, and we trade off of these. I try to give you uh, the same as myself. I create these numbers for the week, and we trade with them, and I can modify them each day as I need to. As long as I'm trading, I'll be spitting out these numbers. But even if I don't, you will learn how to trade enough that you'll be fairly good. My numbers are just gravy to my experienced traders. They're just gravy. But again, does it give us a competitive edge? Absolutely. Some days I'm within pennies within a week from Thursday or Friday, and I gave my team these numbers the week before on Saturday or Sunday. And I'm telling you, these numbers are close. If you don't believe me, you can ask the people that are in my class. These numbers are within pennies. Um, I did one this past week. We traded potash, and there was absolutely no number anywhere with the moving averages or anything that could have been remotely close to the number that I was at when it did a pivot. So again, I'm building a trading group that will trade with me for the rest of my life. We're building relationships here. And I'll spit these numbers out. And I will probably develop a software that one could plug in their symbol and get the ratio numbers. But for right now, it's my little fake blonde brain, my little head, my little eyes have to eyeball this. And then I spit it out for the team. So, while I'm willing to teach this a couple of more years, I say get on here, ride on your coattails. After you've made the money you want to make, then you can fuss at me, for not having a software built. But most people right now would rather make the money over the next 2, 3 years. So get in here and learn how to do this. Learn how to choose the tickers that work for you and can make you the income you want to make. I could trade one ticker a day off this system and make my triple goal for the day. Of course, I've been doing this a while. But I hope this helps you because everybody always says, "Well, I don't want to get in your class because you're not going to teach me how to learn these, to do these." Well, does any of your brokers teach you how to do their software? I doubt it. I tease people that it's a secret document. I feel like KFC with the recipe sometimes. But these numbers can make one very, very wealthy if one knows how to use these numbers. So I say, you know, don't hold back if you're looking over that because unless you're ready to write your own software and you can do algorithms and calculus and advanced math, it'd be very difficult. So for right now, use me as a software. I hope this answers your questions. I get emails every day. Why won't you teach me how to do this? Most people wouldn't even know how to begin. Okay, I hope this answers your question. All right, thank you.